Hello, welcome to today's video. Today's video is all about who you should be targeting to follow your LinkedIn company page or showcase pages. Okay, this video is a part of our LinkedIn growth series playlist. So if you want to discover our other videos on the playlist, I think it's that side. Give that a click and you'll see a group of 7 videos what we're explaining on how to grow your LinkedIn company page following. And today's video is all about who should be following you and how to target them. Okay? What we're looking at today is 4 elements of deciding who you want your followers to be. So you want to grow your LinkedIn company page or showcase page following. Okay, that's brilliant. That is the way to go. But before you actually start producing content or building that following, what you need to do is to target who you want to be, who you want to be your followers. I had a bit of a tongue-tied moment there. Okay, so you need to be able to target these people with content. Now what we're going to do today is I'm going to be explaining you 4 areas of interest you should be using to plan could be a document, could be just a group of bullet points for you to understand who's your followers or who you want to follow. Now if you've got a company page on LinkedIn and for example let's say you've got 500 followers and 10% of those are, so it'll be 50, are recruiters, and you're nothing to do with recruitment except that you hire recruiters, they're going to like and share your content, great, but they're not really the followers that you want. The followers that you want are the people who are going to be buying your product or service or have an interest from an industry perspective of the jobs or tasks that you solve with your product or service. What we're going to do is I'm going to break down for you the 4 areas of interest of what your planning should be or brainstorming to understand who those followers are. The whole reason why you are looking for a targeted group of individuals to follow you from your industry or your customers or clients is because at the end of the day, it's all about conversions. And the conversions that you're looking to achieve are likes and shares and comments on your posts and getting those important clickbacks to your website. Or it could be joining you on a webinar, or some people, or quite a lot of people do say, hey, we're going to an exhibition, yay, come and join us, yay. That's a conversion of them seeing that post and then visiting you at the exhibition that they're attending. Now, getting those conversions is all about having an understanding of who you want your followers to be, and then creating the content that attracts them. Okay. Now, who are your followers? Who do you want your followers to be? Now, I recommend you do a bit of brainstorming. You might want to bring in someone from product management if you have a product management team, your sales team, even sit around get a group of people from marketing to sit down, or just yourself. Now, first of all, write down a list of jobs and tasks your product and service does. Okay? Then list the job roles that people do within the industry. Now, they might be an engineer, they might be an administrator, they might be, you could even write the word manager down. Is it the purchasing department who purchases the solution from you? Or is it the managing director? Is it the marketing manager? Sorry, is it the manager within the department? Or could be a marketing manager. Who's using it, who's buying it, and who do you need to persuade? Write that down as a list. And then you need to dig a little bit deeper. And what do I mean by this? You need to do a value proposition. And if you don't know what that is basically understanding the needs, wants, pains, and the gains that you give to your client or customer. And from your list, I mentioned the purchaser, I mentioned the user, I mentioned the managing director, for example, who might sign it off, the purchase. You've got to persuade each one of those that you are the best to solve that job. And you need to list the needs that you give for each one of those, the wants that they want, the pains that you're supporting, and the gains that you give. Okay, that bit there helps you understand what content you need to be producing, because the content you need to be producing will target the needs, the wants, the pains, and the gains. Now, you're going to say to me, I understand who I'm targeting from doing this plan and understanding there. What next? When I develop a LinkedIn company page or showcase page, what I do is by understanding, I split this into two areas. Okay, the needs, the wants, pains, and gains, that's content creation. By understanding who the jobs are, who's doing the job, the managing director, or the technical director, the administrator who's using your software and products, or products and services. What I do is I start promoting through sponsored content and target those individuals to follow your company page, okay? Or the company page I'm working on. For you, you might want to produce a piece of content which is only targeting the buyer and not the user. And therefore, in your sponsored posts, for example, where you're advertising, you are only going to be targeting the people who are purchasing it and not the user. Now, you might want, or you will also target the user in a different campaign because the user has different needs and wants to the buyer. You see, a buying department has, they're looking at a group of specifications that they want to fulfill. Could be that you have to have an IP rating for something within your product and service, and you might want to tell them that within your campaign. Or it might be that within the purchasing department, you might want to, I'm trying to think back now, they might have a group of criteria that you might need to fulfill, and you need to tell them that. Now, a user will want to know what the features are of your product or service. A case study maybe you can be promoting which says, we did this job and it had these features and it achieved this task, and therefore the client was incredibly happy. There are two different types of content, and that's why if you produce this plan of action of understanding who your potential subscriber or follower is, this will help you understanding planning of your content. Now, as mentioned, this is a video from a video series of how to grow your LinkedIn company page or showcase pages. So if you would like to see the next video, I don't know which side it is, but we'll go this side. There's a playlist there. You can see our other 7 videos or 6 videos from the series. And you can also click on the next video where we're going to be talking about content planning for LinkedIn company pages. Thanks for watching and have a good day.